Whoa. Oh my gosh. So wild. So crazy. I don't know what happened. Who knows? Good morning. How we doing? Technology. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to day 4. Y'all, thanks for showing up. Good morning, Christy. You guys, thanks for going for this. Yes, Sarah. Glad you can make it today. Glad you can make it. Yeah, thanks for going on this journey with me. We're almost there, but you're also already there. So we're just kind of remembering who we are. But I just really want to take a moment to, yo, hobbies, what's up, brother? You guys, yeah, but I want to remind you guys that you guys showing up, consistency is key. Consistency is key. You get out of something like this what you put into something like this, and hanging on, and not even hanging on, but just committing to yourself for a little bit each day. After a little while, it doesn't really feel like much of a commitment anymore. It just becomes who you are, and it helps you, be more of who you are, and you show up in your life and in your world and in your day a little bit more you, with aligned with who you want to be and who you know that you are. Yay! Good morning, Serena. Oh my gosh, you guys, y'all are the best. Yeah, so just wanted to say good job showing up every day and taking part and participating in all this stuff. Yes, Linda. Yes, 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 yes. Good morning, good rising. Everybody's so awesome. And in a group like this, we kind of remember and we get to share that, and we get to, find new things for ourselves that are awesome too, that maybe other people do. And that's kind of what today's about too. So we'll get into that. But first, let's get into ourselves. Let's just kind of settle down and allow ourselves to arrive here this morning and just let whatever else happened this morning or today already, just let it go for a little bit, and just close your eyes and come into your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Maybe do something, softening your skin. Just bring your attention, your awareness to your being. Any sort of, what does it feel like? Any sort of like tightness or tension in your lower back or in your chest, in your face or your jaw. See if you can't soften all of that up a little bit. Then we're just going to take 3 cleansing breaths together. So let's all take a beautiful deep breath in. And exhale, just let it out. Just release. Empty yourself. Clean yourself out. Inhale, breathing in, beautiful and full. Holding at the top of the inhale. Exhaling, just releasing and relaxing. Let it out. Another breath in. Let's bring it all in. Filling up with love and light and strength and peace. Exhale. Send that love to someone out in the world. And then just coming back into yourself and reconnecting to your breath. Just kind of tapping into and relaxing into this natural rhythmic breath. Breathing in through your nose, drawing it all the way down into the bottoms of your lungs. And just scanning our body from head to toe, or in this case, toe to head. Just feeling your feet on the floor, letting go of any tension in our ankles, the tops of our feet. And drawing our awareness up to our calves, just slowly sliding our presence into our legs, into our calf muscles. Softening anything that might be holding on or that's holding on to you. Relaxing those hamstrings, those hammies. All those hammies in our world need a little relaxing. Relaxing those thighs, those quads. Let the hips soften. Breathe into your belly. Let your belly spill onto your lap. And draw your belly button back towards your spine as you exhale. Inhaling, rolling your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhaling, drawing them back and down. Allowing that heart to rise and shine, just like you. Leading with your heart a little bit this morning, at least for the next few breaths. Just allowing your heart to lift up and out of your chest, which is easier said than done. I know, I hide from mine too. But it is meant to be shared. We connect with each other's heart, to each other's heart, from our hearts. But that's why it's so scary. That fear of connection, that fear of your light, your own strength. It's not the darkness that we hide. It's our light. Let the jaw relax. Let your cheeks be soft. Let your eyelids be heavy. Let your crown be lifted. Because you are queens and you are kings. You are powerful beyond measure. You're more than you know. Taking one more beautiful breath in here. Bringing our hands together in front of our hearts. Remembering that yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called presence. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly relaxing and bowing down to seal this moment in time together with each other. And then making your way back here when you're ready. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That last little poem was brought to you by Kung Fu Panda. And I think it's really cute. And I think it's really appropriate and real. How's everybody doing? You guys hanging in there okay? Today is day 4. Reconnect to your rhythm and find your flow. We all have our own rhythm, and we all kind of move to it, and we all get in sync with it, and we all fall out of sync with it, and we've all felt both. Jerica, yes, who doesn't? It's amazing. Yeah. But I want you to start to pay more attention to the way that you feel throughout your day. And a lot of today is about getting into and back into your feelings and back into your flow and connecting to your rhythm and recognizing when you're out of sync and when you're out of your rhythm and what you can do to bring you back into it. What is your resource? What helps you calm it down? What helps you bring it back? Connecting to that breath. Moving your body, changing your environment for a minute, going for a walk, practicing some yoga, just having some breath time or just having some me time, fucking putting on a record and just changing your perspective helps get you back to you. It is your life and you got control, and it's just, we forget and we get into things that we get caught up in these things that we can't control. And I think that's a common theme for a lot of us, at least reading through the comments and everything that everybody's been posting. Getting more awareness of who we are and what we can't control, and letting go of those things that we can't. Um, and trusting that when you show up for yourself, you get to show up for others in a way that they're going to need it when they're looking for guidance, when they're looking for help. But it starts with you, and it starts with you getting back on track and reconnecting to that rhythm, reconnecting to your flow, finding that flow 3 times. Yeah, you know, it's divine timing that we're all here together, that we're all sharing this moment, because it's the beginning of a new year. We're in the middle of God knows what's next in our world. So finding the time to reconnect to yourself and reconnect to your rhythm is so vital. And it's not easy, and it's not a small thing, and I don't want you to sell yourself short or pretend that it's no big deal. It's not easy to show up here every day. It's not easy to take time to change your habits. It's really fucking difficult. So give yourself some credit for making an effort. And you know what? If you skip a day, or if you are falling behind, and then it's okay. Another thing my teacher always reminds us of is just stay in the step that you're in. Don't worry. It's not a contest. So if you fall off, get back on. It's waiting for you, and you're already there. You just need to recognize that you're there. Yeah. The music part yesterday was really fun. I haven't had a chance to go through the Facebook group from yesterday, but I've just been able to sort of glance at some of the people posting and stuff like that. Brad, that's exactly, and more of how I wanted and expected that to go, and that's great. Keep sharing. I'm going to share more music today, but I just felt like that was a good thing that, everybody feels fairly comfortable sharing the music. And I've learned some new songs that I've never heard before, and it's awesome. And it's fun watching people dance. And it's fun to dance. And just take a dance break in your day, because shit. Woo! Need it. Speaking of music, I just wanted to touch on 2 things real quick. In the email today, I talked about, that DJ Shadow record, Introducing. Just the effect that it had in my life. And I know we've all heard music that sort of we vibe with. And it just when you're in it, and it just sort of speaks to you. And that one always has, and it always will. There's just something to it, the textures, the mood of it, the different levels, the different speeds. It's beautiful. It comes from another place. And there's a sample in one of the songs, Building Steam with a Grain of Salt, the actual first song on the record, the second track. It's a sample-based hip-hop record, and it's all made of samples pretty much, except for some drum beats and stuff like that. But there's a drummer named George Marsh who's sampled in there, and he talks about how he feels like when he's playing drums, specifically is what he's talking about, but he feels like the music's coming through him. And DJ Shadow does this cool thing where it's this really hypnotic, spacey kind of sound, and it just kind of puts this echo filter on it, and it's like the music's coming through me. And when I first heard that the first time, I'm not a musician. I play records, but I don't know music. But that really stuck out as something that I'd never really perceived as possible. I've spent a lot of my time and so much trying to control the way that my life is, and trying to hold on real tight so anything that comes out of me is, completely and me, and just not trying to control it, I guess. When the reality is, the magic happens when you kind of get out of the way and let the music start to move through you. And I think that is true for music, but it's also true for a lot of our life as well. We attach a lot of our baggage comes from attaching ourselves to outcome, or to control, or to expectations. And when we get out of our own way, that's where the magic can come through you. And, you know, surrender to the flow. It's a thing. It's a real thing. And, you know, when you've been to those shows, or when you've been dancing, everybody's been dancing, you stop thinking about, after a certain, it takes you a minute maybe to get into it or whatever, but then you lose yourself in it. You let the music take your mind, and your ass will follow, as George Clinton says. You stop thinking about it, and you just move, and you feel good, you feel high, you feel like you're not doing anything, because you're not. You're just being. And so those feelings are possible and real, and they happen every day, and we resist them every day. But today is about reconnecting to them and letting yourselves be and reconnecting to those feelings. Yeah. Yeah, Linda. Yeah, I know you know. I know you all know. Real quick about all of that kind of stuff. Being in the flow, I guess, is another way of talking about this, right? Not just surrendering to it, but being in it. Being in the zone. Athletes do it too. They just get into that place where it's just, that's right, baby. It just moves through them. It just moves through them too. It's being in the zone. It's an actual science. It's called flow theory. Yes, exactly. It's flow. It's real. It's a science. Science! Oh, man. I don't know enough about it, but there's a whole hell of a lot of information online. I thought about sharing some of it with you guys, but maybe another time, or maybe if this opportunity presents itself later on, we can do that. But yeah, flow theory is a thing. It's a beautiful science. Real quick, the definition is the science behind the experience of deep engagement, enjoyment, and optimal experience. Deep engagement, enjoyment, and optimal experience. Getting out of the way. You know what I mean? You're just in it. And everything else unfolds from there. You know what I'm saying? Community helps with that. Consistency helps with that. Practicing helps with that. Of course, you're going to have resistance. We've lived our whole lives, and we've built our whole lives with resistance. You know what I mean? And so we're kind of like, a lot of this work is breaking down those walls. And yes, that's the person. Yes. Thanks, Serena. Yeah, that's the one. That's the guy. He named the term flow theory, and that's his jam. Look him up. There's a TED Talks and all kinds of cool stuff with him talking. It's dope. Yeah. Flow theory, being in the zone, surrendering to it, all of these things, they relate a lot to equanimity, which is the spacious stillness of the mind. A radiant calm. Not a stillness so much. Oh, it is a stillness, but it's not something that you're just like hiding under. But it is something that radiates from you. And it's the same reason when we're watching a musician that we love play music. That radiance is them allowing the music to move through them. We're in awe of them because they are out of the way. They're not trying to control it. They're letting it move them. It's fucking beautiful. And it's all possible. It's all within us. But yeah, it takes practice, and it does take consistency. And again, showing up to this every day helps. Yes, thank you, Serena. Everybody check that out. That's a really dope TED Talk. Flow. Flow. We're getting into the flow. We're finding our flow. We're reconnecting our rhythm and finding our flow today. So real quick, before I run out of time, not running out of time, but I want to honor your time and your day. The journal entry today, again from my teacher Karina. I'm incredibly grateful for all of her guidance and all of the things that she shared. And again, I'm just a channel for all that too. I just want to be able to let those things come from me, from her to you, to share. Your soul knows. Your soul knows. It knows when you're playing small. It knows when it's unfulfilled, and it knows when it's aligned. Just listen to that. Just listen to it. I'm sorry, Squid. Yeah, I know my technology sucks. It just does. And if I've learned one thing, I mean, we're still going, and we're still making this happen. And I know that you guys can hear me, and I'm stoked on that. But I realize that my mouth may not match my words. At this point, it's okay. Next time around, we'll have another computer or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you guys are amazing for hanging in there. Yeah, know that. So I want you to share today. Feel free to keep sharing the music. That's always fun. And that kind of is a nice way to get you into the flow and find your rhythm. But I want you to share more of when in your day do you feel most aligned? When do you feel like you're in your flow? What are you up to at that time? What are you creating in your life? What are you up to? You know? Pay attention. Also, what is it that knocks you off track? What comes up in your life that takes you out of the game, takes you out of the flow? And then what helps you get back? How do you massage your way through it? Those tough times. Or those, not even tough, just like sidetracked. How do you bring yourself back? Share some of your secrets with us. We'd love to know. And we'd love to know when you're in it. Well, you know, and how that feels. Oh, yeah. Soul's huge. Soul's huge. Yeah. Thanks, Wops. For sure. Okay, two things real quick. If anybody's around in 2 hours, I'm teaching a yoga class online for free. It's not here, but it's on the free Yoga on the Beach page. It's going to be online through Facebook, probably with a similar shitty connection, but it's going to work all right. But I'll be there at 10:30. So if anybody wants to kind of feel their flow that way, it's 80 minutes of awesome. I'll be leading it. It's going to be right here, right behind me. Yeah, so just want to throw that your way. Information's on my Facebook page, links and all that kind of stuff. And finally, too, I just wanted to offer, if people have, and I'm grateful for that. I haven't gotten back to you guys yet. I want to offer you all a complimentary coaching session with me, virtually, of course, 30 minutes-ish or so. If you want a little bit more clarity and more specific guidance of what you are trying to create more of in your life, and more specifically about what keeps getting in your way. And just kind of one-on-one and maybe taking this journey a little bit deeper and a little bit further. If that seems like something that you're into, the information is in the email, or you can send me a message here, and just let me know. I'd love to help you. And I think, we help each other in something like this. That's what community is all about. And that's what being in a group like this is all about. We help each other grow. You being you helps others be themselves, and you have a direct opportunity to share this and share that with others. So if anybody is interested, please, I will get back to you, but it probably will be next week. So just go ahead and drop me an email, drop me a message here. I've heard them and I hear them, and I will get back to you, and we'll make that happen. Cool? Oh, yeah. Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. I'll see you in the chat, in the group. I'm going to drop some stuff later today. This is kind of a day where I get to do that. And, reconnect to your rhythm out there. Find your flow. And I'll see you tomorrow if I don't see you before. Beautiful. All my best and lots of love with y'all. Peace.